Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Everything Good About Life. In case you're new here, hi, my name is Yudia. The returning subscribers, thank you so much. Thank you for your support. I appreciate it. And yeah, let's do this, guys. Today's video is going to be a little bit controversial because people have different opinions. But no, this is my own opinion, and yeah. So today's video is about the things you should know about your wedding. Because mine is already gone. And hopefully I help someone out there, or I just stir up a conversation about different opinions. Yes. To begin with, your wedding is not a popularity contest. Please, weddings are supposed to be sacred because you love this other person so much and you cannot be without them, and you are a Christian, so you're making it a wedding. Just do that. Just stay in your budget. Do not strain yourself, do not strain your partner, do not strain your friends and relatives because you're competing with someone. Do what you want for your wedding, not because someone else did it. Just do you. As simple as that. Was that even simple? That's number one. Yes, and I've literally written down everything I'm saying, so yeah, we'll be looking down so much. So that's number one. By the way, it might seem so simple, but seriously, if you've seen people competing out there, if you've seen people's wedding, then you'll know what I'm talking about. Yes. Now, number two, your decor can be everything you want, anything you want. Like, for example, me, I'm not really a huge fan of flowers. So with my decor, I went with, what is it called? I don't even know the name. I don't know the name. Okay. Nilienda na lace. Okay, I told my decor person I just want the lace. That's for like the church decor. I just wanted the lace more than the flowers. But again, she put in some flowers, which wasn't a big deal. But you will see that my church decor did have a lot of flowers everywhere, and balloons. It infuriates me. Balloons infuriate me in weddings. But anyway, the point is your decor can be anything you want. Just make it you. Don't look at other people's decor and go and redo that in your own wedding. Do what you want, because there's no particular rule about having a particular decor. You get? Like, weddings are stressful enough, so don't stress yourself comparing yours, trying to make yours be like someone else's. Yay! That's number two. Number three. Hey, this is a hard topic. Number three, Mamzilla. Yeah, we have Bridezillas and now we have Mamzilla. But there is Mamzilla, I think, because I literally came up with it when I was writing this up. Mamzillas. Like, we all know parents take over weddings. They really do. They take over weddings like it's their own wedding. They want so and so to come to the wedding, they want you to invite so and so, they want you to serve these foods and not this other kind of foods, they want this music to be played, or don't come and play this such music at your wedding, blah 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 blah. They are right there, and this is harsh, especially if parents are watching. I doubt if they're watching, but it's harsh. But especially if they are not paying for your wedding, they shouldn't control it, because you are not there when they were planning their own. They did what they wanted. So it's your time to do what you want, because at the end of it, it's just going to be your party. The other people are supposed to be guests. And me, I'm just grateful because while I was planning for my wedding, my mom was back in Shags. So I had like the only conversation we had were like through the phone, and she would be like, yeah, do this and that, and I'm like, okay mom, but I never did. And one thing my mom is never going to forgive me is that I didn't invite like all her friends and relatives, those that she wanted to invite. But then I invited 150 people because that was my budget. And now, like seriously, I have my relatives are like half of Nairobi. So how would I even invite them? My mom's friends are like half of Nairobi. It's difficult to invite everyone, you know. So just invite the people that are closest to you, the people you hang out with all the time, the people who are there for you in your happy moments and in your sad moments, the people that you relate with. Of course, you'll have to invite some of your mother's friends and father's friends, of course, but then with limitation. Don't overburden yourself, because inviting all those people just means that your budget is going to go higher, and most of those people you don't even know them. Exactly. Like, it's as simple as that. In short, put a plug on the momzilas. Just they're your parents. Just tell them, no, this I can't do. Respectfully, of course. This I can't do. Yes. I don't know what to say, what else to say about that point. So, yeah, that one is gone. The next point. So number four, and this is very important, by the way, be comfortable. I see in weddings, someone has never put on a wig. You've been like with natural hair all your life. You've basically never done anything else, and then on your wedding you wake up. Most people, like if you're having a Saturday wedding, on Friday you go, you do your hair, and you wake up on Saturday, you're going to your wedding, and you're itching, you're scratching, you're very uncomfortable, you're sweating, because your head is not used to whatever you just put on your head. All because of God knows what. I don't know. I don't know. Because I'm pretty sure whatever you do with your hair, you feel like you look good. Like every day, your whole life, there's something you've been doing with your hair, and you feel like you look good. So I don't understand why on your wedding day you have this pressure of putting on some funny things on your head. Like, I don't get it. Just be comfortable. I remember when I went for my makeup test. Did you talk about makeup test? Trial. I remember when I went for my makeup trial, I had my trial, and then I had to go to church because I had a choir practice. So when I went to church and everyone looked at me, and of course my makeup was done the way I don't do, you just know. So then people were like, ujaekwa lashes and ujaekwa vitu sijui gani gani. So I told them I wasn't going to do lashes. They're like, it's your wedding, you cannot not do lashes. I'm like, yeah, it's my damn wedding. I do what I want, not what people expect me to do. Like, I've never put lashes on my eyes kwanzia nizaliwe. Definitely, I wasn't going to start on my wedding day. If I were to put lashes, I would put kitambo sana so that I get used to them. Like, you have things hanging on your eyes. Okay, I'm not sure if people feel them, but I'm assuming they are hanging on your eyes, and it's your wedding day. You can't blink because you're too afraid. Would they come out? Would they get stuck? Would they blah 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 blah? All those anxieties because you're trying to do something that someone else wants. Be comfortable. Still on the same point, shoes. Girls kill themselves out there because of shoes. You want to put on heels because, yeah, heels zinakaa ni kama uko juu and you're not here. Like, you want people to see at you umevaa heels on your wedding day, and The whole day you are uncomfortable, your feet are aching, you're not even in your own wedding, you're not enjoying your own wedding because you decided to put on heels zenye haujawahi vaa siku ingine, or you usually vaa heels like 5 minutes and now you're putting on heels for like the whole day. Just choose shoes that are going to fit you. Let me tell you, on my wedding day, I put on wedges. I did wedges for the church. Immediately I left church. I think hata my photo session nilikuwa nimevaa rubbers. Immediately nilitoka hivi church, I changed my shoes into rubbers, the white ngoma, because that's what I knew I was going to be comfortable in. Don't go on putting yourself in a standard that someone else did or someone is expecting you to do, and then you're going to mess up your whole wedding. It's supposed to be like the best day of your life. So just a notch down, please. If you cannot handle the pressure, don't do it. Sister, don't do it. Yes. And then the next point number 5, bridesmaids dresses. Girls, I have done a wedding and I tell you, there is no reason you should be a bridezilla. There isn't. In fact, there's no reason you're supposed to be a bad person, because bridezillas are basically bad people. You're being bad to your friends, you're being bad to your family. Just be good. Don't make your friends break banks because of your one special day. It's not even special to them. Okay, it's kind of special, but it's not that special to them. Don't make people pay so much, especially if you're not the one buying the dresses. Don't make people pay so much because they want to be in your wedding, because they want to celebrate with you. And I think one thing that people have not noticed is when someone is coming to stand in your lineup, they are actually doing you a favor because they are celebrating with you right there. Of course, they're going to enjoy, but then they are helping you make your day. So please, you're making these girls buy clothes so expensive, and there's like 90% chance that they'll never put on these clothes again. So you're making someone pay 20,000 for a dress, and they are only going to put it on once for like specific hours. Like, it's not good. It's not okay. For my ladies, I think my dresses were 2,500 if I'm not wrong. Yeah, I think they were 2,500. And I know we always want like a specific theme to go with, specific. You want your dresses to look specifically that way. But for my ladies, I gave them what I wanted, but I allowed them to do some, alterations. I allow them to do some alterations so that, because at the end of the day, it's them going to wear that dress again. Make them wear a dress that is comfortable for them. A dress they can wear again. Yes. Okay. Choosing your gown. This one I'm putting it here because someone asked me to talk about choosing my gown. What I did with my gown is I knew what type of gown I wanted. I literally wanted a ball gown. So when I went to the store, I told the person, don't show me anything sijui mermaid or whatever else there is, trumpet and whatever. I want a ball gown. So at least if you have that down, you don't have a lot of things to consider. Well, once they start producing this other type of gown, this other one, and you get mixed up even more. So another thing I'm going to talk about the gown is the vendors. Trust you me, they know the gowns. If she tells you try this, Don't look at the gown and dismiss it. Because, my friend, trust you me, those clothes look weird when they are not being, like, when they haven't been worn yet. Because the gown I chose, nikiitoa hivi nisimamishe, it doesn't look pretty. It actually doesn't look pretty. I think I'll work out some picture here. It doesn't look pretty, but immediately I put the gown on, I knew. And it's as simple as that. Immediately you will find a dress you like, you will know it's the dress you want. Trust you me, you will know. The rings. My ring is silver. It's silver. Someone had the audacity to ask me, why did you go for silver rings? Like gold rings are better. Is it your finger? Is this your finger? Like, seriously, is this your finger? Just respect other people. I love silver. I went for silver because I love silver, and silver is cheaper than gold. By the way, it's cheaper, so it helps with the budget. But also because I love the silver. If you're there telling someone that you should have gone to, you should have done gold rings and you did not pay for the rings, there's something wrong with you. Be kind, people. Be kind. Committees. Yeah, committees. My sister, if you're going to changisha money for your wedding, then be ready for drama. Because let me tell you, once you tell someone to changishia harusi, they feel entitled to that wedding. They feel they can make changes to that wedding. They will tell you, don't do roses, do tulips. They will feel entitled because ni pesa yao. And I've seen ladies out there who are like frustrated the whole time because the committee is trying to control them and blah blah blah. And I usually don't blame the committee. It's you who went to them to ask for money. It's you who went to them to help you plan your wedding. It's you who is taking their time for them to come to that meeting to help you arrange everything. They are going to feel entitled. We are human, so it happens. If you don't want that drama, don't have a committee that is producing money for your wedding. It's as simple as that. There's no any other way out of this. For my wedding, my committee was my mother-in-law. An aunt, two aunts-in-law, my mother-in-law, two aunts-in-law, an uncle-in-law, and my husband and I. That was my committee. And this is how this committee worked. Basically, I planned my whole wedding, like everything. So we used to make plans with my husband, what we want, blah, blah, blah. This is what we are going to do, blah, blah, blah. And then on the last days of, like, before my wedding now, we go and meet my mother-in-law and the rest of the people in my committee, and we tell them, this is what we have, this is what we are planning to do. And now they'll advise on that. That's how my committee worked. Trust you me, no one came to tell me, don't use burgundy. It's not a good pink color. Yes, I hope you get the point. My final point is what's important for you. What's important to you. Weddings are such a rush, and in the middle of that, in the confusion and everything, people forget what's important. Yeah, like my mom on in the morning, when I was preparing for my wedding, when I was preparing, like, now we want to go to church, my mom asked me, are you still okay with this? Like, do you still want to get married? And I thought she asked me that because, well, I'm her little girl and I'm now going into someone else's home. But now I get why she asked me that. Because what's really important? Is it important that you have a good dress, or that there's going to be plenty of food, or that people are coming to celebrate you? what's your reason? Like, why are you doing this wedding? It's not because of the fame, and it's not because of the food. For me, it was that I was going to be joined together with the man I love most. And it hasn't changed up to now. Yeah. People came, they ate, wengine walimiss food, they went their own way, they complained because people have to complain. But then the most important thing was that I was joined together in holy matrimony with the man I wanted to be with for the rest of my life, and that was what was important to me. So in everything, in whatever you're doing, don't lose that. Don't lose the reason why you're doing all these things, the reason you're planning for that wedding. Don't miss that point. And also, guys, I'm just going to point this out. I had like 2 girls. My lineup had like 4 people. I had 2 guys, 2 girls, and 2 guys on my lineup. And it was easy. Do you know I woke up at 6 a.m.? I've gone to weddings where people wake up at 3 because they have to prepare. I woke up at 6 a.m. because I only had 2 girls, which means my makeup person was going to handle 3 people unless someone else wanted in. For them, they didn't matter because their makeup can be done anytime. But I had 2 girls only, which made everything easier. Yeah? So just make sure you're comfortable in your own wedding. Enjoy your own day. I had told myself that at a tent ikianguka, I will not see it. I'll be busy dancing and laughing and enjoying my day. I had told myself that even if people miss food, even if the food does not arrive, I will not see it. I will be busy enjoying my day. And I'm glad that everything went okay, because me, I didn't see anything wrong with my wedding. Or whoever is complaining, hiyo ni yake. Whoever was not invited, it was not ill intended. Just enjoy your wedding is the point. Enjoy your wedding and don't forget why you're doing that wedding in the first place. Yes. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope I did not get on your nerves. And yeah, bye. Don't forget to subscribe. Please hit the notification bell, leave a thumbs up and a comment, and tell me about this content. Did you love this content? Do you want more of this content? Bye guys. Thank you.